I'm just standing up to turn and talk. And then when it starts, I'll turn around. Oh, I cut it, grow it, and cut it, grow it. It was nice to have
Check. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the evening. All right, welcome to our Pops and Awards concert here at MHS. As a reminder, please silence all electronic devices and try and keep talking down to a minimum. Tonight is a special night. We will be giving out our awards to both our choir and band members for their efforts this year and throughout their entire high school career. Thank you for taking the time to come out tonight and support the MHS Fine Arts program. We will begin tonight with the jazz band. Throughout this past year, the jazz band has been very successful. These students have played for the Chamber of Commerce here in Gas City, participated in Jazz and Java, which is a fundraiser we just started this year, and even competed at contests. This was all for the first time. None of these students here have any experience in the jazz repertoire. To be able to do what they have done in 1 year is amazing. Our first piece we are playing is one you probably know. It features Luke Sellers on the drum set, so we hope you enjoy Footloose, arranged by Peter Blair. With contests, the ensemble is supposed to enter at a certain group level. I was leaning towards group 3, but the students really wanted to challenge themselves, so we actually decided on group 2. In 1 year, they succeeded and they were 0.5 points away from getting a gold in group 2, which is huge for a jazz band their age. So go ahead and give them a round of applause for that. The next song you're going to hear is Soul Man, arranged by Mike Barone. In this piece, you will hear certain students solo. After each student completes their solo, it is appropriate in jazz repertoire to applaud them after they've completed their solo. So the student soloing tonight is Luke Sellers on drums, Taylor Gillespie on bari sax, Corey Daniels on euphonium, and Paxton Sample on alto sax. We hope you enjoy it. Hello? There we go. We have a special award specifically for the jazz band. It is called the Louis Armstrong Award. It was inaugurated in 1974, shortly after this great jazz artist passed away in 1971. This award goes to a student that exemplifies ability, creativity, and leadership in the jazz world. One particular student has stood out in our jazz band. His instrument is the foundation of tempo, rhythm, and style. Having a drummer like him has been a true blessing, and for that I will miss him. This award goes to a student who's creative and courageous in the jazz world. Luke Sellers is just that. And with that, we'll go ahead and transition to our choir section.
This has been an outstanding year for our girls again. This group has accomplished quite a bit. We have 3 all-state choir members out of this group of girls, all 3 freshmen. And for them, this was their first time to go to organizational contests and have to do sight reading. And I was really proud of this group of girls. They came back with a wonderful gold medal award winner in the group 3 and sight reading and performance. So they have this wonderful plaque to be hung up on the wall. So give them a congratulations. We are going to start this evening our portion of the program with one of the songs from The Greatest Showman, Rewrite the Stars. And some of our solos here this evening are going to be Aaron Purdy, Anna Taves, Monica Williams, Lindsay Young, Raven Gibson, Grace Walton, and Madison Ball. warning on this one because the lights are going to go out. So on the flashlight choreography on this song, if the lights do bother you, close your eyes and just listen. Because I don't want anybody to get sick by watching the lights go flicker, 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 okay? So this is your warning that that's coming, okay? This song, if you're a Pitch Perfect fan, you'll probably like this song. You've probably heard it before. Our solos on this song are Valerie Neal, Hannah Fields, and Courtney Kansler. And this is Flashlight. I do have some awards that I want to give out to this incredibly talented group of girls. First of all, my Director's Award is that student who day in and day out, and for years on end, has just really been devoted and committed to the choral program, and every day a helper wanting to help anybody, whether it's other students or me or Mrs. Johnson, anybody. And she just loves to sing, and it's been her heart. This year my Director's Award goes to Hannah Fields. It's always hard for me to pick and choose, because I know there are so many girls that I've seen go through improvements and just do an outstanding job. This particular young lady did a semester of piano, and really worked at piano and improving her skills, not only musically, but orally, to work on pitch, and she's just made outstanding progress. Not only has she continued with her piano and done it on her own, but she's really come a long ways with her voice and working on that. This year, my most improved goes to Daisha Trejo. Again, I had all-state girls in this group. I had kids that went to solo ensemble, just did an outstanding job. There was one person, though, that stood out to me every single day, ready and raring to go. I asked her to switch parts a little bit, and she's like, sure, I'll do that. And learned to sing the second soprano part, and has done an excellent job for me. And I think all of these girls, I think, are first-time award winners. So this year, my outstanding performance, most valuable performer, goes to Allie Euler. And we're going to transition to our a cappella group and take the girls down and bring the a cappella group up. Took us a while, but we finally came up with a name. I think we came up with a name last year, didn't we? This is our Cascade, our a cappella group, and these kids work every Monday and every Friday after school. We don't have a class. We practice after school, and they're an audition group, and we just come up with stuff that we like, and they performed all over the place. Their most recent one was for the Grant County Chaplains Association. They sang for them, and they've been out doing several things throughout the community. Just did a Christmas program and all kinds of stuff. So without further ado, we're going to take you back to Cyndi Lauper tune and Time After Time.
MHS that you know every. I knew we were born to be together, born to be together. You took my arm, held it up, we took the forest. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. Let's shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance, deep in her eyes. I think I see the future, I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, we took the floor and she said, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. That's the way that is. Ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me.
We'll transition to the next group. Moving right along, my heart rate's up. Okay. We'll bring a couple of singers out here and get them up there. They're also going to start with a piece from The Greatest Showman, This Is Me. And the solos on this song, Lainey Saltz, Caitlin Miller, Kimmy Rum, Megan Richards, Gabby Stevenson, Sean Williams, Devin Baker, and Natalie South to be performing on the solo lines on this piece. A couple words about this group also. I think there are 5 all-state choir members in this group. I'm really proud of these kids. They have just worked so hard all year long, and this group, I kind of pushed them, maybe all of us over the deep end a little bit, but we survived. I took them as far as we could go, and for contest we went group 1, and a new feature that ISMA had this year is the with distinction. And these kids scored so high that they came back with gold in not only performance and sight reading, but a with distinction award. So give them a round of applause. I'm really proud of these kids. We'll start with This Is Me. and now that unpopular demand. It's been 5 years, and here we are again, a tribute to Queen.
Kicking your can all over.
been together in several days, hasn't it? Yeah, but we survived the AP testing, and having lots of people gone. Okay. I do have some awards I want to give out to this group of kids, and then I'm going to bring all of our seniors up too real quickly for their awards, and we'll get to our band here. Again, my Director's Award this year, that person who is always coming up with ideas. Let's try this, let's do that. Loves choir, works hard for it, and just is the go-to person anytime. The Director's Award this year goes to Miss Emma Neal. I decided to do a different award this year and include an Outstanding Freshman Award because this person really held his own with the big boys and held his own part in a barbershop quartet, held his own part in Cascade, held his own part in doing large ensemble at solo and ensemble contests. So our Outstanding Freshman, I think this is the first time award, Josh O'Connell. And a newbie to choir this year, I recruited him from my piano lab and found out he was also in band and an outstanding musician. He learned the whole foreign language called Takadimi and solfege, and we took him into a strange new world. And our most improved this year goes to Slade Carter. Again, there's so many outstanding kids in here. This young lady really came out of her shell. She was part of our musical, and anytime we were like, oh, listen to her, she's got her part. You know, you need some help, oh, she'll help you, she's got her part. And just an outstanding person and a lot of fun to work with. I would like to give our most valuable performer this year to Courtney Calabrese. Seniors, if you would, kind of make a line. And I'm going to call you out here a little bit. I have a hole next year. I have a plaque on my wall in my office at the middle school, and it says, "From your little Chihuahuas, class of 2018. These kids started out, there was only 16 of them in 6th grade choir 7 years ago. And we've lost some people along the way and gained some people along the way. But several of them have stuck it out and stayed with me for 7 years. God bless them. Because that takes a lot. But I called them my little Chihuahuas because they were small but mighty. These kids could sing, and even though there was only a few of them, I was just like, wow, you guys are so good. I'm so proud of you. And just to see where they've come has been amazing. Not only in leadership, but just in their musicality and their ability. They have just been an outstanding group, an incredibly talented group of young people. And some of them are 1, 2, 3, 4-year members. But to our seniors, I'm going to call you one at a time. And we have a nice little something to display on your table at your open houses. So I'm going to start alphabetically here. Devin Baker. We might want to hold our applause till I get everybody through. Devin Baker. Courtney Kanzler, Corwin Daniels, Sarah Drake, Hannah Fields, Elena, you're right next to me, Jelena Leach, Caitlin Miller, let's wait. Corey Quakenbush, Kimmy Rum, Megan Richards. Austin Schubert. Elena Salt. It's Elena. I know it's Laney. Yeah, okay. It feels weird to say that. Natalie Stout. Andrea Stark. Gabby Stevenson. Haley Summit. Sean Williams. I'm going to miss these guys. Give them a round of applause for that.
There is one major person that we really need to thank, and that is Miss Kathy Walters, because none of this would be possible without her. And she has taught us since we were little, some of us, and she just loves us all so much and tries really hard and works really hard, and it's stressful sometimes, and we are very stressful sometimes, but she sticks with us, and yeah, I love you, and we love you.
There's a couple of very special senior awards that we give out too at the end of the year. The band and the choir both give out respectively a person for the Brian D. Wright Award. Brian was a member of the choir and the band, and several years ago passed away very suddenly, unexpectedly, and from what I have heard from people who knew him personally, he was an outstanding young man in his faith and his love of music, and someone who reflects that character and who is very deserving, ironically, of the Brian D. Wright Award from the choir, and it goes to Miss Laney Schultz. And the highest award that we have, the National School Choral Award, this is one that comes from All the Powers to Be, and it reads, in recognition of singular merit, ability, and achievement of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct by the general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. That's kind of a tall list to live up to, isn't it? Combined, these two young people have, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years of all-state choir. They have been to solo and ensemble as medalists several times. They have had leads in musicals and plays. They've been section leaders. They've just been outstanding people all around and incredibly talented, and have some music scholarships already under their belt and have an incredible career ahead of them. This year, our National School Choral Award goes to Natalie South and Corwin Bannis. We're going to turn the program over to our band, and they're going to bring it home for us, okay? Singers, thank you. Congratulations, seniors. You did an outstanding job.
All right, as we get transitioned over with our choir students moving to the band, we actually did want to go ahead and do a few awards ahead of time because we do have quite a few that goes to the band and we want to kind of keep this moving. But one of the things that I wanted to mention about this group is that they also went to contest, and contest was over at Marion High School this year, and they also received a gold in their performance and also in their sight reading and had high rankings for them, and so give them a round of applause.
All right, the first award that we're going to give out is the Outstanding Freshman Band Member Award. The Outstanding Freshman Award is given to a freshman band member who has shown exceptional talent and ability. This award also recognizes a student who has quickly shown leadership ability and has set a good example for other band members to follow. This student has shown quiet leadership and musicianship during her freshman year. She participated in the Grant County Honor Band, one of the few freshmen chosen for that ensemble. I often see her being the first to mark her music, which shows her eagerness to learn. This student excelled on her playing test, earning her second chair as a freshman. For that, our Outstanding Freshman Award goes to Annika Williams. Our next award that we're going to give out is our Most Improved Band Member Award. The Most Improved Award goes to a band member from any class. The student has shown a commitment and desire to do what they can to help the band program at Mississinewa to grow. Efforts include individual preparedness, punctuality, attendance, attitude, and extra effort. The student showed leadership in his section and was always diligent to work on challenging sections of the music. His playing has improved over the course of his high school career, which shows in him earning first chair and being chosen to play in the Grant County Honor Band. His leadership and overall positive attitude will be missed next year as he graduates. Our Most Improved Band Member Award goes to Gary Moore.
All right, this wasn't exactly planned, but if you didn't get enough of Queen, we're going to go at it too, and we're going to do Bohemian Rhapsody. We heard from the choir students, hey, by the way, we're singing that too. Okay, we've had a request for that as well, so here is Bohemian Rhapsody. also gives out the Brian D. Wright Award as well, and so I will read or tell you about what that was in honor of, since you heard from Mrs. Walters. But I would like to tell you, though, about the student who has shown her loyalty, dependability to the Mississinewa Band over the course of her high school career. She has exemplary character, which represents this award very well. The student took it upon herself to learn the bari saxophone for jazz band and the wind ensemble. This shows her flexibility and ability of learning a new instrument in just 1 year. Her humor and sound will be missed, and the recipient of the Brian D. Wright Award goes to Taylor Gillespie. Our next award is our Outstanding Musician. This award is given annually to a band member from any class who demonstrates superior skill, exceptional character, and overall outstanding achievement on his or her own musical instrument. Well, this award is going to go to a student who has really far exceeded our expectations as band directors. He's participated in district solo ensemble contests, state solo ensemble contests, where he received a perfect score, all district band, IMEA All-State Band, the Grant County Honor Band. I feel like I'm reading his resume. And then this year, he also received an award for Outstanding Soloist at our jazz contest this past spring. This year's Outstanding Musician Award goes to Paxton Sanford. Our next award is the Semper Fidelis Award. This actually is an award that will be given out by the Marines during the senior honor night, and so we're going to recognize the student, but they won't actually receive anything until the honor night awards presentation. But we'd like to bring the student up and then talk about why we've chosen to have them receive this award. This award was recognized as a senior honor night. This is a student who has frequently told me that she loved band. She told me, actually, she loved band all the way from probably 6th grade, and she even emailed me and says, I just love band, I love band. So I've been hearing this a lot, and I'm really thankful that she loves band, because she really demonstrates that for us. And despite the fact that this instrument is not typically found in jazz band, this student convinced Ms. Nielsen to include a flute, and she's been eager to learn about jazz. She's also risen to the challenge of taking a Group 1 solo to state, where she earned a gold rating. I think she was a little mad at me for a little while because I was really pushing her to do this, and she did great. So she also participated in district solo and ensemble, all district band, Grant County Honor Band, and the recipient of the Semper Fidelis Award goes to Jasmine Down.
All right, we actually have a new award this year that we're going to start up. It's called the Leonard Bernstein Musician Award. So we're going to describe it to you so that you understand why this person fits the award. In Bernstein's career, he made a lasting mark on the musical world as a conductor, composer, and a teacher. This award honors a student for their dedication, musical contribution, and creativity in the world of music. The student receiving this award tonight is a perfect example of a musician who contributes everything he can to the world of music. He has been in all-district band, the Grant County Honor Band, district solo and ensemble, state solo and ensemble, where he received a gold rating. Beyond that, he participated in the Rose Bowl Parade last year and will be returning again this year. He has even composed his own music, which shows his creativity. His involvement with the Salvation Army shows his ability and leadership as an overall person. He's an all-around exemplary young man that has dedicated himself to music. In fact, Corey Daniels has received a significant... not finished yet. We're not finished yet. Corey has received a significant music scholarship at Purdue University at Fort Wayne, and so this award goes to someone who has a lasting impact on our band program, and for that, you deserve this award.
Our next award is the John Phillips Sousa Award. It goes to a senior that is voted on by each band member. This is the only award that we allow our students to vote on, and it shows that, you know, they're recognizing exemplary playing and just students who deserve this award. It began in 1954 because John Phillips Sousa's dedication to music. The award is highly prestigious. It's nationally recognized across the country, and it's given to one high school band member in each school. This student receiving this award tonight has already been recognized for his outstanding musicianship. He is by far the best saxophone player I've ever had, which is saying a lot because I've been in this game for quite a while now. And beyond that, he's one of the nicest young men you could ever meet. This award is a very prestigious one that requires a student to lead a life of excellence, and that's why this year's recipient is Paxton Samuel.
The Director's Award goes to a junior or senior band member. The student chosen for this honor is one who displays superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, loyalty, and cooperation. The student receiving this award tonight is an exceptional musician. She has stepped up in her leadership abilities, which we can see when she interacts with her own section. The student has participated in all district band, district solo and ensemble, state solo and ensemble, and the Grand County Honor Band. She has courageously played a solo, a very good one, I might add, in our jazz contest. Despite the fact she doubted her abilities, she actually received an Outstanding Soloist Award at that very contest. This student is always willing to help us directors without ever being asked. She received this award last year, and because of her continuous growth, she will receive it this year. The Crimson Pride Director's Award goes to Heaven Dillon.
We'd like to bring all of our seniors up front. So if you would come up, please, all seniors. You guys can form a line. Tonight, the seniors will receive their senior blankets for their 4 years of service to the band. We'd like to recognize these students because, well, this is the hardest part of the concert, to be honest with you. And I always try to talk the parents into giving us one more year, and I tell them that, you know, it'd be cheaper if you keep them here in high school than try to send them off to college, but nobody ever seems to go for that. So I tried, but this is an exceptional senior class, and we are going to miss these students, as you can already tell by the awards that are given. And their exceptional ability, that this is a group that is going to really be missed. And again, as even Mrs. Walters mentioned, it's going to be a hole in this band. And always our students, as always, they step up. Every single one of them are juniors or sophomores or freshmen. They'll come up and they'll fill that void. But it'll be there for a little while until they do that. So we really appreciate our seniors.
I just want to say something specifically because this is my first year here. This class is very special to me, not only because it's my first year here, but because it's my first year of my teaching career. I know getting a new director can be difficult. I went through 2 when I was in high school. One, my senior year, just like you all. I want to thank these seniors for giving me a chance to teach them, connect with them, and grow with them. Both Mrs. Walker and I wish you the very best and hope that band was a positive impact in your lives. Congratulations.
We'll call them up one at a time to come and get their blanket, and if you hold your applause just for a moment. Elijah Barker, Felicia Cornell, Corwin Daniels, Jasmine Downham, Taylor Gillespie, Kaylee Mahler, Heaven Miller, Gary Moore, Kimberly Roan, Carly Robinson, Paxton Sample, Luke Sellers, and Austin Schukert.
Okay, so as seniors, we kind of put these baskets together just as a thank you very much to our directors. Inside the baskets, you guys aren't going to look at them because that would be weird, but for our directors, we are not your typical group of seniors. We don't like super mushy-gushy, so we put together a basket full of some weird stuff. And we just wanted to give these to you as a way of saying, like, you know, we hope you don't forget about us, and we love you guys. Yeah, and we just want to say thank you so much. We love you both very much, and we appreciate all you do for our band program and all that you will do for our band program. So thank you.
I have one more real quick before we do our final number for you. I would like to recognize also Ms. Nielsen tonight. First of all, she's easily joined the music department this year in a way that most first-year teachers could not really have done. I appreciate her humbleness coming into this position, but also her desire to bring new ideas to the Mississinewa Band program and to work alongside me in mutual cooperation. It was really hard for me to think about working with someone new after 20 years with Mr. Bear. But you know, God always has a plan and has just a way of working things out when you can't imagine something different, and he did just that. It didn't take long for me to know that you were going to be very easy to work with, and in one short year, I feel like I not only have you as a colleague, but I also have you as a friend, and I'm so grateful to have gotten this opportunity to work with you. Now, on a side note, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to tell this anyway, but I made the mistake of inviting her over for supper. And I invited her over for stromboli and taco salad and everything involving meat. And I kept wondering why she always seemed to have something going on every Friday night. I wasn't sure why that was happening. I thought, well, maybe she didn't like me very well, I don't know. And I found out she was really trying to be nice to me. She's a vegetarian. So anyway, Dairy Queen after we had band contests and we got a gold in sight reading and performance, and we were very excited. So Dairy Queen was safe for us. That was good. Honestly, and I've been teaching as long as she's been alive. That makes me feel old. But you would not know that if you saw us in the office, the way we cut up and carry on. I'm not sure how we get anything done, but we really do get a lot done. And the gift that I have for her is kind of twofold, and honestly, it's kind of for me and for you both. Because when we have stressful moments, I always bring in a piece of Ghirardelli chocolate, because after a concert or something's happening, I have one laying on her desk because I said I need it too. So this time, I went ahead and got you some, that way you can give me some. When I have a stressful moment, you can share with me. So I really appreciate all you've done, and I really do truly look forward to many years to come teaching with you. Thank you.